Well, hello everybody. This is David Gomberg at the 24th Annual Kite Trade Association Convention. I'm just doing a little walk around the room to give you a sense of some of the booths that are here. This first one I'm looking at is Sky Dogs, and they've got a nice big presence here with about 8 or 9 booths set up. A lot of different kinds of products, sport kites from Dodd, a lot of big banners, single line pieces. Well, here's Dodd right down here right now putting some stuff together.
Good morning.
So we're just strolling around the room. Here's a look at some of their big new power sleds. And up there in the light, Sky Dog's banner. So I'm going to stroll down the hall here a little bit, take a look at some of the other booths. Here's a new entry this year, Nocturnal Sports Night Kites. They've got some American-made kites with illumination attached to them. Magnum Enterprises. Well, you kite flyers probably don't know these guys, but all the kite stores do. These are rubber band guns, and they are very, very popular at the show. Another regular award winner, William Mark. These are the guys that have these air swimmers. These are the remote control helium balloons. Big open mouth bass, the shark, the clownfish. And these are all operated by remote control, and have been a real hit. You can see them on YouTube. This one over here is HQ Designs USA. 3 booths. They've got a lot of power kites, sport kites, some nice artistic cellular pieces, as you can see up there in the lights. Tim Baxmeyer from Germany came over this year to help Chris out. Across the aisle from them, can't see it very well, this is Premier. Premier, of course. They've got 3 booths with a variety of their products. I think they've got about 5,000 different products in their catalogs now, they say. And they certainly don't have room to display all of that, but they brought some of the garden art, the banners, spinners, and a lot of other new things to show off. So Al and Val and James are here on behalf of Premier. This is the AKA booth. Kite Trade donates 2 booths to the AKA every year. And President Barbara is here together with Marla and Ron Miller. They've been signing up a lot of new members. Across the booth from them is Rock, Paper, Scissors Wholesale. They've got some interesting stuff, including these illuminated paper balloons. You set them on fire and set them off into the air. I hope they stop burning before they come down. Now, a little booth over in this corner gets an awful lot of attention. This is Prism out of Seattle. Mark's here, and he's got a few new things that are really, really very interesting, including this switch kite, which can be flown dual line or single line. That's getting a lot of attention. You can see their power kites down here. Probably can't see that very clearly in this light. And some of their light wind pieces that have been very, very interesting, getting a lot of attention with people trying those out across the floor. Around the corner from Prism, Powerline Sports out of Canada. They're bringing a lot of really high-tech lines to the show in a variety of different weights. We've been looking at some of their heavy lines, but a lot of people are looking at their lightweight sport kite lines in bright colors. So that's Powerline Sports with Brian Smith out of Canada. All right, what have we got around the corner here? This is Into the Wind. We've got 3 booth spaces set up. Got some great new lightweight kites from Paul DeBacher. Again, the light's a little dim, you can't see those too well. Sport kites, George Peters designs up top. Really, really nice stuff from Into the Wind with an awful lot of attention to detail and quality control. Set up right next to them is Paul DeBacher from Goodwin's, and he's showing spars and fittings. I love this kite that they've got on display here because this must be for really, really heavy winds, because you can see there's no sail at all in it. We're just going to move across the aisle. This is Brainstorm, also known as X-Kites. You see a lot of their stuff in the department stores, but they're working very closely with some special stuff for kite stores as well. They've got the whirly-gig kind of stuff, some garden spinners, sport kites, and a lot of stuff in very durable packaging. I think that's interesting. You can see the really heavy-duty. Well, you can't see anything at all up there when I get out of the light. Maybe we'll see if we can get them to turn all the lights on up here, and we can do another run-through. Anyway, that's Brainstorm. Nice big booth here, 4 spaces, good solid design. Across from them is Cohasset Designs. They do a lot of these bamboo and wooden wind chimes. They've been coming to KTA for years and years and years. Another regular next door to them is Aerocopter, who make these little air toys, so that's good fun. Across from Aerocopter is NewTek. You can see NewTek is promoting a lot of their kids' Delta kites. Most of the stuff you see here at the show is designed for the entry-level market, because that's where all the kite stores are doing their business now, with a lot of the more advanced stuff going online for the serious kite flyers. So I'm just stepping into the NewTek booth. See if I can find some light over here. Cancer kites. These Deltas are probably going to do pretty well for them because they've got a nice low price point. I think that they can probably sell for about $12, $15. You get these fish socks over here, very popular. Rob and Cassie from NewTek. Show you the outside of their booth over here. And across from them, my goodness, that's us. That's Gomberg Kite Productions. We got our sport kites out here on the outside edge. The Fast Track, the Comet, and the Zigzag on the dark side of the booth. We'll go around to the bright side of the booth. We've got our line laundry up along one side, a lot of our 7-foot Deltas along the back side, and over here we put together one of our big night kites. These are getting an awful lot of attention with the very bright LEDs on a black Delta. It's an 12-foot Delta. It should be a great addition to a night flyer. We sold a lot of these here at the show because the stores are picking these up to put on display out in front of their shops at night and try and draw traffic in. So we've got our light wind gliders down below, a very light wind kite. Not probably as efficient as some for indoor flying, but doing pretty well for those marginal wind days. And then on the back side of our two booths, we've got some of our Rikakus, including the Japanese stuff, and our big Suncatcher Rock 7.5-foot kite. All the way down this far wall, I think 8 booths from a company called In the Breeze. Boy, a lot of you kite flyers don't know them very well, but the kite stores know them. They work the gift market very, very hard with a collection of very nice pieces that are designed for the gift market and the introductory kite market. So you can see garden spinners, you can see wind socks, twirlies, some introductory diamond kites, and a great variety of pieces. More spinners, the turning balloon styles, flags, all kinds of stuff from In the Breeze. A really big booth set up out here. Bill and Debbie and Ryan come in from Bend, Oregon, and do a tremendous business at the show. Great people, very easy to work with. Across from them, I think everybody recognizes these. Some great kites from Revolution Design. You've got a variety of pieces on display out here, including some art pieces. Here's a nice kite put together by Ron Gibeon. So Ben and Lolly are here from Revolution, and they've had a very important role in the industry the last few years. Lolly's serving on the board of directors. I think she's served twice as president now. And then I'm just finishing up down the aisle over here. International Connections. This is Rakesh from California, who does a lot of very interesting little toys and gimmicks. Here, everybody needs one of these. So you can pick up toys from Rakesh, bouncing balls, glow things, and he's got some very lightweight kites as well as some Indian-style patang fighters. Not a big market for Indian fighters, but it's a very important part of the market, and it's nice to have somebody actually bringing in Indian kites. And then finally over here we've got Pocket Disc, who are making some of these kind of fabric frisbees. You can stuff one of those in your pocket and have a lot of fun. And so, that's the trade show. Not a lot of booths here, but all the major players still involved and having a meaningful role in the industry. NewTek, Premier, HQ, Sky Dogs, In the Breeze, Prism Revolution, and Gomberg Kites over here. There's one last look at that flashing kite, and I'm going to go ahead and shut down. This is David Gomberg from Gomberg Kite Productions. Check us out online at gombergkites.com, and you'll see an awful lot of stuff that we don't have here at the show.